Final race of the day then, or the night, at Happy Valley is the Time Warp Handicap. This is over the 1,800 metres, a Class 2 contest. Time Warp holding the class record over the 9 furlongs, headed by Columbus County. First up for the season, signed off with a win last campaign. Casper Found's Joe Moreira, a reliable team, was a course and distance winner back in June. Insatiable fifth here over the 1650 behind Buddy's last time out. Amazing One Plus finished third in that race. Bear again ran sixth in that contest. Barrier 11 for him. He'll probably roll forward though. Packing Waltham makes his Hong Kong debut. He won 3 of his 4 starts when racing in Europe, and down to Tianchi Monster, run up to Excellent Proposal last time out, and Kairos Unicorn very close to a class drop here. Kairos Unicorn, but gets up in a trip. Columbus County and Starshine are the 2 horses that have been up at Chung Fa for the last, or within the last 30 days. Now, as always, make a way across to the touchscreen to have a look at the speed map and some key races here for the last mark. Good to slow predicted, but I'd imagine that Bear again will be very happy to find himself out in front and dictating.
And that might mean reliable team who can lead as well. Andrew might hand up to him, and he loves racing at Happy Valley, reliable team, so he'll be second on the rail. Amazing Beats pushing forward. Insatiable's going to end up in the same spot he did last time, but he did work to get there. His previous start, he was 3 wide early, then slotted in. Enrichment's down on the rail. Tianchi Monster's well back with Columbus County, and that horse out there 3 wide with no friends is Kairos Unicorn, so he's got the outside gate to try and overcome, and hopefully for those following, the Unicorn can slot in somewhere, but it could be unlikely.
He might find himself dropping back in maybe and just taking the sit towards the tail of the field. But what have you seen out in the mornings, Paul?
This horse was a big run from him last time at Happy Valley. He steps up and trip, which looks ideal for him, and he's super keen though down the back straight here. So he's a horse going well, he's full of himself, and this will be his 4th run for the season. Amazing One Plus. Packing Waltham, I thought I'd show him because he's on debut here. He's the one at the back there, 11.31 pounds for him. He's had the 3 trials. He's been gelded since he's been here as well. So he's had those 3 trials, and it goes nicely. Nice big strong horse. And Tianchi Monster's looked really good this season. A really nice win at massive odds 2 starts ago, and then backed up with a nice second behind Excellent Proposal, which looks a strong form race.
It certainly does, yeah. We'll come back and have a look at that in a moment or so. Let's start off, though, with returning Columbus County and his trainer, Casper Founds.
Columbus County, Casper had a pretty consistent first season in Hong Kong. He's done a lot of his work at Chung Fa leading into Wednesday night for his first up run. Yeah. Are you happy with him?
Very happy with him. He's got a lovely gate 1. He's got his chance, obviously, up against horses that are a little bit more race fit than him. But he's shown us that he's a type of horse that can produce a big effort first up, as he did last season, running beyond Golden 60 with some massive sectionals late, over 1,400. But 1,800 looks to be his trip for a first up effort, and he's the type of horse that'll get further. And again, I'm pretty confident he's a horse that'll get above 110.
What sort of goals have you got for him for this season then?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we'll make an entry for the internationals with him, even though he's rated 97 at this stage, but hopefully that'll change after the race on Wednesday. But he's the type of horse that I'd certainly think would be very competitive in like a Queen Mother's Cup towards the end of the season. And
from 4 to 5, how's he developed?
Yeah, he's done all right. Like, his body weight's 1,048, not too bad. You know, he's around the 1,030 odd mark when he normally races. So I'm happy with him first up. I've got him where I want him, and I'm sure he'll get a good one.
All right, so obviously some big targets down the track, Mark, for Columbus County. What are your thoughts heading into this, though?
He's just had those 2 trials, Andrew. They've been fairly quiet, hasn't been pushed out. They've been shorter than what he would have liked on race day. That's why he's going to 1,800 metres first up. He's pretty classy. He's a last start winner at Sha Tin, Paul. He comes back to Happy Valley. His big plus is his second up record. So if he doesn't win on Wednesday night, don't drop him leading to his second start this time in.
Yeah, there looks like there is still a little bit of juice in the lemon there too, didn't he? The way Casper was talking about it, he's just a little bit above his body weight, not too much, but a little bit. But starting at 1,800 metres, he's going to run pretty well, I thought. He's just got to carry that big weight as well, which is just a little query for me. But yeah, interesting that they've got those big aims from this season.
Good to see Casper in the Team GB baseball cap as well. Let's have a look at some of the rivals, and we'll start off here with Starshine, who's quite a long way back with a lot of horses in front of him as well as they swing for home. He eventually finishes in 3rd. Kairos Unicorn, the grey, right back on the rail. An Amazing One Plus seems to be a little bit in and out at the moment, but they're running, Paul, behind Mighty Giant, who's out there in front.
Exactly, so a good race to come out of. Now, all 3 of these horses horses will want a little bit of pace on. I think they'll want a reliable team, just put a little bit of extra sort of spice into the race. Of the three, I think the horse here, Starshine, the way he hit the line was good. He's had 2 starts at Happy Valley for 1 win. He'll get back, but he'll be the one finishing fast, I think. Yeah,
he's been terrific those first 2 starts back, but it's just the smaller track which was the concern with him. There's been nothing wrong with his finishes, just where he is turning for home.
All right, and you can see Ballistic King in that finish as well. So the form, if you take Mighty Giant out of it, looks absolutely rock solid. Now we'll come back to Amazing One Plus in a moment. Actually, we're going to have a look at him right now, in actual fact, as we switch to Happy Valley. Apologies. So this is him then running third. He's out wide here. Amazing One Plus gets home very strongly. Insatiable, the ever consistent, finishing in 5th. Bear again, who's close to the front, weakens to run 6th. We got Enrichment, again, pretty consistent Enrichment further back and enjoying eventually finishing in 10th place, Mark. But again, behind probably quite a good one in Buddies.
Absolutely, and this is his first look at Happy Valley for Amazing One Plus, and he was going to win with 1 or 2 more hops. He charges at them very late, goes to 1,800 metres, so gets an extra 150, which should be perfect for him, Paul. Insatiable, he did some work, he's fighting on, he'll be thereabouts at the end, but Amazing +1, very good at the finish.
Definitely, and look, he just wants a bit of pace on. By Sharmadel, the 1,800 looks ideal.
All right, and we've got one more race to have a look at. Hazapur was his name, Amazing One Plus, when he raced in Ireland, and won the Derrinstown Stud Derby trial as well. Now, speaking of good form lines, this one doesn't get much better either. Tianchi Monster finishing in 2nd place here. We've got Amazing Beats, further the better for him, runs 5th. Reliable Team down the inside in 7th place, and Enrichment further back in the white jacket. But the winner of this race, Paul, is Excellent Proposal.
Yeah, who's going right through the grades, this horse. Thought it was a really good run here from Tianchi Monster. This is 3rd up, so he's had 4 starts. We're coming in to have 4 starts this season. He's a real fit horse. He didn't do anything last year, as we've mentioned, but this year he's looked a different horse. He's been very honest this year, and I think he can win again here from barrier number 6. He only has to carry 119 pounds. When Chris So gets his horses right, they tend to keep running really well.
He's a Happy Valley maiden, but he's placed 2 from 3 at the track. Matthew Poon's got a terrific book of rides too on Wednesday night.
And if Excellent Proposal is in this race, I dare say he'd be a short price favourite. So maybe Tianchi Monster at 7.8 is quite a big price. Good race to finish the programme. Paul, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, look, I'm going to go with Tianchi Monster. He's got the right weight, 119. He's in form at the moment, and the horse looks like he's going really well. So he's on top, Tianchi Monster. Reliable Team. Be interesting to see if he does lead or does trail, because he has led in the past, and if Bear again from barrier 11. Does take his time to get across. Reliable Team could easily kick up there on the inside. If so, it'll make it nice for both Starshine and Amazing Plus, because they both want pace on in the race. Starshine, very consistent, coming out of very strong form races, and Amazing One Plus up to 1,800 looks ideal. Look, he ran in a couple of shockers, but then his last start 3rd was behind Buddies. I thought was really good. 11, 2, 3 and 6. I think 11 can win.
Got him in for 2nd, just swapped the top 2 around. We'll stick with Reliable Team, heading back to Happy Valley, knowing how well he loves the place. He went over 1,800 metres 2 starts ago, carries 4 more pounds than that. Zach's aboard. He has won 2nd up in the past, so 2 Reliable Team. He's won 4 from 8 at Happy Valley. Tianchi Monster is racing so well, and as you said, Andrew, Excellent Proposal was in this race. He'd be a very short-priced favourite. Columbus County first up to 1,800 metres. The trip is going to suit an Amazing One Plus. 1, 2 more hops. He wins that previous race. The extra 150 metres suits perfectly. Would love to have got Insatiable in there, but he might have to settle for 5th. 2, 11, 1 and 6.
All right, 11 to beat 1 for me there in the last. Really interested to see what Packing Waltham can do, though. 2 trials at Happy Valley, 1 really good, 1 just okay, but he's definitely in the market. All right, stats for the meeting, Paul. Who are we looking at here?
I just alluded to it before, actually. Chris So, when he gets his horses going well, they tend to run well once again. So you can see with his last start place getters coming up here at Happy Valley, the 35 runners he's had this season, he's had 8 wins, 5 seconds, a third, and a win rate of 23%. So his horses are going really well at the moment. We can focus on Tianchi Monster. He goes nicely, and also the other one that running earlier in is Faithful Trinity. They're both horses that have done well at their last start. This last 2 seasons.
All right, OK. As far as best bets are concerned, Paul, who gets the vote this week?
Going to go with What a Legend early on. Race number 3, What a Legend, got the perfect draw 1, coming back to Happy Valley, and we've seen him hack up before. Offer rating of 56, he's now rated 58, so I think he can win off this rating of 58. The 2, What a Legend, and the long shot, I'm going to go with Baby in race number 8. He's got a really good second up record. The horse has been trialling really well up in Chung Fa, and I think he can bring that form back to Happy Valley. Just need a little bit of luck to get across, that's the key. And in that race we'll do the Quinella Plus with Tornado Twist and Wind and Grass and Baby.
Hardly Swears, barrier number 1, Alexi Bedell rides for Jimmy Ting, has won 3 from 11. All 3 wins have been at Happy Valley. The inside gate is ideal for him to turn the tables on Mahboob, so he's on top. Split of a second, a lot of similarities out of a previous win from him, rating 49, barrier 1. I think the train's going to have a good night, Matthew Poon, so race 4, number 7, split of a second. Deserves a win, Peter Ho. And the QQP in race number 7, the impressive Sky Darcy, 7 Hardly Swears, and Mahboob in a QQP.
All right, Leap of Faith for me in the feature. Got a very short price favourite there, Naboo Star, but I think Leap of Faith can sit outside the leader and hopefully sprint clear. Telecom Jack, me and Paul finding value in race number 8, but I think off that last start effort he should go close as well for Neil Callan and Chris. So Naboo Star, Regency Bobo and Leap of Faith is my play in the 5th. That is the Longines Cup. Looking forward to the weekend mark as well. Sasa Ladies Purse, we see the return of last year's Horse of the Year in Exultant.
It'll be good to see him back. He's had a couple of trials. They've been standard Exultant trials as well down the track, and he'll come out race day and blister away. Yeah,
looking forward to seeing him race in that Ladies Purse. Always a good race, the Ladies Purse.
It certainly is. All right, that's the show. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Mark, Paul and the rest of the team, hopefully see you at Happy Valley on Wednesday night, and we will be racing to win.
Good night.